Pirates, it's Olivia, and this week we've got a second host again. Luke, it's great to see you. How are you feeling?
I'm just a little lightheaded, but can't really complain. Just excited to be back in the studio. Wait, what's the plan for this week?
Well, we've got a great show planned. We got some Ask the Staff, another edition of This or That, a word from our friends down in the psych department, an announcement from the Play Unified, and another cultural corner. But before all that, let's see what's popping with the announcements.
Are you interested in running for student government next year? Election packets are now available on the CHS website for any students who want to run for office for the 2021 to 2022 school year. See Ms. Forbes with any questions.
Seniors, your final transcripts will automatically be sent to your college that was sent in Naviance. All transcripts will be sent before July 4th. If your college says your transcripts are due prior to those dates, please email Ms. McKinley at mckinleyd@cinnaminson.com before it's too late.
And if you have changed your mind about the college you are attending, please email Mrs. McKinley ASAP so we can assure that your transcripts are sent to the correct location. Hey Olivia, have you ever been bowling?
Yeah, it's so much fun. Last time I went, I threw the ball backwards, like in Wii bowling.
Oh. Okay. Well, on Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021, the class of 2023 will celebrate the end of their sophomore year by holding a class bowling event at Laurel Lanes in Maple Shade. The event will be from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
You need to register for the event by filling out the Google form in the Class of 2023 Google Classroom. Permission slips must be returned by Monday, May 24th. All students must have a permission slip to attend the bowling event. This event is open to members of the CHS sophomore class. See Ms. Alvarado in room 120 or Mr. Becker in the social studies office with any questions.
This week, the boys lacrosse program celebrated the careers of our seniors. We would like to thank Matt Bundy, Conlon Holt, Pat McLean, Jake Sekuler, Tyler Kahn, Ryan McAndrews, Drew Sheeman, and Jacob Zavik for all they have done for the Cinnaminson lacrosse community. Here are some highlights.
Are you a high schooler?
Why, yes, I am.
Are you also in need of a summer job?
I also believe I am.
Well, then you are in luck, because Mr. Bond has several good job opportunities available. Please visit the website myhighschooljob.com for more information and updates on current job prospects. Please see or email Mr. Bond with any interest or inquiries.
Olivia, guess what?
What?
No, you have to guess.
Is it that the Buccaneer yearbook is still on sale at the low price of $95 online through the school website only?
Yeah, actually. And if you want to buy a yearbook and you haven't already for some reason, then please click the link under the news and announcements section entitled Buy Your 2021 Buccaneer Yearbook here on the high school website.
Man, all those announcements have made me deflated.
Oh my god. And now to Mr. Gorman with the principal's message.
Good morning, Pirates. I would like to start this week by thanking Mr. McNamara and Mrs. Carroll for their efforts to bring the senior gala to life. The evening was beautiful and certainly lived up to its title. I hope the seniors who joined us had a wonderful time. I would also like to congratulate all of the CHS scholars who were honored at our academic recognition ceremony on Tuesday. In particular, I would like to recognize senior Perry Boone, sophomore Aiden Quinn Wright, and freshman Grace Willers, Madison Willers, Isaiah Williams, Karay Yalson, and Andrew Zemecki. A couple of technical glitches prevented these students from getting the recognition they deserved in the video presentation. As a result, I wanted to take a moment to congratulate each of them for their efforts and success. To all of our honorees, congratulations on your hard work in these exceptional times. I would also like to thank speaker, writer, and activist Awari Asiyande for joining us last week to provide training for our future affinity group leaders. His presentation was excellent, and I am really excited to take this next important step at CHS. Any students who might be interested in participating in the affinity groups that have not already done so should contact Ms. Moroff or Mrs. Bogus. I would also like to take a moment to thank Ms. Moroff and Mrs. Bogus for their efforts in bringing Mr. Asiyande to CHS for our students. Next week, we'll have the opportunity to celebrate our music department with their concert on Wednesday and all things CHS with the Red and Black games on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm really looking forward to both. That's all for this week. Please enjoy the rest of the broadcast and have a great weekend.
And now on to Emma Schreier for a special announcement about the Week of Respect for Play Unified.
Hi CHS, my name is Emma Schreier and I'm here to talk about Play Unified and our special week that we have planned for you starting this Monday. Next week, May 24th to the 28th, the Unified Club will be running a school-wide Choose to Include week, coinciding with the Red and Black Week. I would like to provide you with some information on our club and the events of the upcoming week. The Play Unified program started 4 years ago. This 2020-2021 year brought an exciting new evolution to our club by having our theme-based meetings virtually while continuing our unified soccer, basketball, and track programs in person that have competed in local and statewide tournaments. It has been an exciting and rewarding year for our students. The Play Unified mission is simple. When you bring people of all ability levels together, hearts and minds become open, and misunderstanding and negative attitudes disappear. Our club consists of about 30 members. Our student leadership committee is an inclusive one who meets monthly to plan events. The mission of next week's Choose to Include Week is to promote respect, acceptance, and inclusion for all through awareness and unified events throughout the week. We would love for everyone to get as involved as possible by taking part in the theme days. We will also have a banner for all students to sign to demonstrate your pledge in choosing to include. I would like to introduce my friend, Matt Rowland, who's going to give you an outline of next week. Thank you so much for your support.
Hi, I'm Matt Rowland. I'm going to share with you the Choose to Include Red and Black Week theme days for next week. Monday is Teamwork Day. Wear your favorite sport jersey to show you're a team player. Tuesday is Mismatch Outfit Day. Wear an outfit that you usually would not wear and do not worry about what anyone else thinks. Wednesday is Tie-Dye Shirt Day. Wear tie-dye because we are all different but beautiful at the same time. Thursday is Red and Black Day. Wear pirate color to show your school pride. Friday is Hat Day. Wear your favorite hats off to making a difference. Have a nice day.
What it be? What it do, Pirates? I'm Nick McGovern with this week's episode of Ask the Staff. Each week, we ask the staff a different question. This week, we asked, what is your favorite childhood cartoon? Let's see what they had to say.
Scooby-Doo. He gets to eat as much as he wants. He never gets fatter. Nobody expects anything of him, right? And he gets to travel around with some pretty fun people. So I'd go with Scooby-Doo.
I'm just gonna go with Minnie Mouse, and because she's always having fun. I have no idea.
I'd like to be He-Man. It's a childhood favorite of mine.
God, that's a tough one. I think maybe Jerry out of Tom and Jerry, because no matter what the odds seem to be, he always gets away with it.
I don't know, maybe Tom and Jerry, because he was always bossing around Jerry, but wasn't Jerry always winning, I think? So maybe that's the wrong one.
I'm gonna say Dora the Explorer, because she's always on adventures.
I can't think of her name. Phineas and Ferb's best friend, because She goes on all the adventures with them and is an awesome, young, smart young lady.
I immediately wanted to say Bugs Bunny, but I have no good reason why. I really did like Tweety Bird when I was little though, and although like birds get hit by things regularly, that's still what I'm gonna go with.
Bugs Bunny he always seemed to get away with everything. And
my favorite cartoon growing up was Rocket Power, so I'd probably be Otto from Rocket Power.
I guess I'm gonna be pretty basic and go with, is Minnie Mouse considered a cartoon character? I'm not really sure if that's considered a cartoon, but she's classic. I like classic. I don't need anything fancy like SpongeBob or anything like that. I just like the old school stuff, and you know, I see a lot of they have like a lot of Minnie Mouse themed jewelry that still looks really cute even though it's cartoon themed, so I'm gonna go with Minnie.
I guess I would be like Dipper from Gravity Falls, if for no other reason than maybe my 2 older kids would listen to me sometimes.
For some reason, Dora the Explorer jumped into mind, but that's just because she gets to go on lots of like adventures and she teaches the language, which I do as well, but it would have to be like a French version of Dora the Explorer.
All right, so if I could be a cartoon character, in many variations he is animated, so I'll go with Superman. I think the ability to fly would be pretty cool. Living a long time and such, so I would go with Superman.
I would have to go with the 90s X-Men Wolverine. I'm a big fan of that cartoon.
Standard Bugs Bunny?
Wonder Woman.
Oh, I would be a Minion because they look like they have the most fun all the time.
Those are some pretty good answers. Personally, I would have to say Phineas and Ferb, because all they did was just build crazy things and they always got away with it. And Perry was pretty cool.
Teenage Ninja Turtles. Go.
What?
Would you rather be eaten by a shark or mauled by a bear?
Definitely a bear. A shark. Eaten by a shark.
Mauled by a bear.
Would you rather be eaten by a shark or mauled by a bear?
I'd rather be eaten by a shark.
Eaten by a shark because it would happen more quicker.
A bear.
Probably a bear.
Ninja Turtles. Go.
I don't really know them. Raphael.
Would you rather watch a round of golf or a baseball game?
Baseball game.
Golf.
Game of baseball, it's not even close.
Baseball game because I think golf is boring.
Baseball game. Golf is really boring.
A game of baseball.
Why?
Golf's boring.
Mr. Jenkins, I just want to say I'm sorry. I didn't know how much golf would be getting roasted on this episode of This or That. I apologize. I play golf too. I think it's a sport. Look at this golf swing. This is my birdie.
Chicken nuggets or chicken fingers?
Chicken nuggets.
I'll say chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Neither.
Why?
Because they just don't taste good.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken fingers. Chicken nuggets just make me think of like a child, like a 2-year-old.
Nuggets all the way. Dino nuggets all day.
What are you, 4?
Uncontested 3?
Bruh.
You hardly even hit the rim. Teenage Ninja Turtles. Go.
Green?
Netflix or Disney Plus?
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix.
Disney Plus. Disney Plus is trash because I've seen all the movies on there. So with that being said, I would say Netflix.
Netflix.
I like Disney Plus better because it has more of a selection.
Netflix. I think Netflix, more variety. I'm gonna go with that.
Netflix.
Disney Plus.
I'm gonna have to go with Netflix.
Goodbye.
Cultural Corner Asian American Pacific Islander series takes us to Japan and a modern twist to a long-standing traditional celebration. Hanami literally translates to flower watching and is an annual celebration of sakura in springtime. Sakura in Japanese means cherry blossoms and is a massive part of Japan's culture and history. In ancient Japan, farmers used the blooming of the sakura flowers to help them know when it was time to plant their rice crops. The flowers were considered to be a representation of spring, hope, beauty, and new life. Today, people gather around cherry blossom trees with family and friends to enjoy delicious drinks and food under the beautiful pink trees, often with the petals gently snowing from the branches when in full bloom. CHS staff member Maya Takaski shares her 2021 Center City, Philadelphia Hanami with us on this week's feature.
Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Takase K. I recently celebrated Hanami, cherry blossom viewing, with friends in Philadelphia in April, and I would love to tell you a little bit about Hanami and about how I celebrated this year. What is the history of Hanami? Hanami is an age-old tradition that dates back to the Nara period around the 7th century. The Japanese were very influenced by the Chinese Tang Dynasty and Buddhism, which celebrated the changing of seasons. Feudal lords and monks would celebrate at temples and the castle gardens. What is the significance of Hanami? The short-lived season of the cherry blossoms, which only lasts a couple of weeks after full bloom, and their magnificent beauty, represents the transience of life and brevity of youth. Since the sakura, cherry blossoms, bloom in the spring, they also symbolize renewal and optimism. Many Japanese haiku poems were written about the symbolism of Hanami. How do you celebrate Hanami? Hanami is celebrated throughout Japan by picnicking under the beautiful trees with traditional portable foods such as sushi and Japanese-style box lunches called bento boxes. Many people are allowed to take time off work during these weeks to picnic with their families and coworkers. They celebrate at night and organize large parties. Where can you celebrate Hanami close by? My favorite place to celebrate Hanami around this area is at the Fairmount Park Horticultural Center. There are 2 long rows of incredible cherry trees full of blooms during the season. This year, I celebrated with 2 friends on a beautiful clear day. We brought sushi lunches, some ice green tea, and a blanket, and had a wonderful time. Please check it out yourselves and celebrate Hanami next spring.
Luke, do you know what month it is?
It's May.
Well, yes, but do you know what May is?
Oh, is it Mental Health Awareness Month?
Yes, and the AP Psychology classes are working with Student Council to sponsor a clothing drive to help raise awareness to decrease the stigma surrounding a mental health diagnosis in our community. Student Council will add points to the red and black games for students who bring in clothing. All clothing items are needed, but especially pajamas, sweatpants, sweatshirts, hoodies, and flip-flops. There are simple ways that you can promote Mental Health Awareness Month.
We're more than halfway through Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's important that we all do our part in promoting the concept of mental health for all.
There are behaviors we can all engage in to promote and ensure our own good mental health and encourage others as well.
Maintain uninterrupted sleep for 8 hours each night.
Avoid sugars, greasy foods, salts, processed foods, and saturated fats.
Consume more whole grains, greens, unprocessed foods, lean meats, and unsaturated fats.
Eat 2 to 3 well-balanced meals per day and drink at least 3 liters of water per day.
Hashtag mental health for all.
That's all we have for this week, Pirates.
If you have any comments, questions, or ideas for something you would like to see on CHS TV, please reach out to us at cinnamonsandtv@gmail.com.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram.
See you next weekend. Hopefully I'll be back to my usual self. Have a great weekend, Pirates!
And have a sunny day.